So all you really need here is 5 golf tees or ball markers. I use a tape measure, but it's not essential. You can use your putter. You can use, most putters are just short of 3 feet. Most putter grips are usually 10, 11 inches, just short of a foot. So you could use things like that. And you don't need to be exact. But as I said, 5 tees or ball markers, and you're marking out 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet, 7 feet, and 8 feet. So it's 5 different putts, and it's important to go around the hole, okay? Because then you're going to get different difficulty of putts and different slopes. So as I'm about to hit the first putt, the 4-foot putt, I have already done my routine here. I have lined the ball up. I have taken a couple of practice strokes. Now, your pre-shot routine might look completely different. That is totally fine. Whatever you do, you must do it, and you must do it on every putt. I can't stress enough how important that is. We are trying to get better at putting on the golf course, but so many people on the putting green, their putting looks so different to how they putt on the golf course. So we want to read the putt, go through a routine. If you don't have a routine, you should have a routine. Develop one. It doesn't need to be complicated. It doesn't need to take long. It can be efficient and fairly fast, okay? So practice effectively. I can't stress that enough. If you're going to put the time in, you might as well do it properly, okay? Now we go on to the 5-foot putt, and again I'll have done my whole routine. I've read the putt, I've lined it up. I'm taking my last looks, execute my stroke, watch the ball till it finishes. I like to hold my finish and watch the ball. Again, you can develop a routine any way you want. So now we're on the 7-foot putt, 8-foot putt, so this is where it's going to get harder. And as you can see, it doesn't go in. So there's 3 different ways you could do this. What you just saw there would be one way. Just do 5 putts, taking your time each putt, and see how many you score going around the hole. By going around the hole, you're going to have a straight putt probably. You're going to have a right to left putt, a left right putt, a downhill putt, uphill putt, that type of thing. So it's good practice. The actual full game of this is to do this 4 different times, but to do it properly, it would be to 4 different holes. Because if you repeat in the same hole, you are just going to get used to the putts. You're going to know second and third and fourth time round. You're going to get to know the putts really well, which is a luxury we don't have when we play golf. So the full game is 5 putts 4 times at 4 different holes. An easier version of that game though is to just do the 4 loops. As I said, it's easier, but this is a difficult game. So I don't mind people doing that. But so you've got 3 choices. If you've not got as much time, just do 5 putts. But the proper game, 20 putts. And as I said, the full game, 4 different holes, or you could just use the same hole and do 20 putts. If you're doing the 20 putt versions, I would take a wee note of what you score, and everybody's different. There's not saying a good score, a bad score. I honestly think like 10, 11, 12 out of 20, if you're doing 4 different holes, is actually not a bad score. This is a difficult game, especially if you do it properly. Okay, but if it's not so much about what you score, it is about scoring it and then seeing if you can over time improve that. All right. That's always what I stress to golfers. Look for long-term improvement. It's crucial. And, if 10 is a good score when you start doing this drill, maybe you do it a couple of times a week and 3 months later, you notice you're getting 13, 14, you're seeing the improvement. That's the important thing. But final point, and I've said it, but I'm going to keep saying it. Do not rush this. Do it properly. If you do this right, this drill should take quite a long time. It's a good practice drill. It's going to make you better, but only if you do it properly. Take your time every putt. All right? Good luck, and let me know how you score in the comments. Thank you.